So let's give it up for Medeleyev and Fred.
All right. Hey guys, how we doing tonight? Doing good? All right, my name's Lev. This is Fred. We've got some original songs for you guys, some covers. We like to travel around and play music together. It's been a few years. It's been about 3 years of you living here, right? Is that right? Yeah. And we've been. Sorry, I'm from Santa Barbara. I was born and raised 2 hours north of here. And I was just waiting until somebody called me out. I was gonna keep it going and stuff. I played a show a couple weeks ago where I tried that, and immediately everyone just said no, and they wouldn't even let me do it. But you guys were kind of letting me go there for a second. I should have kept going. Anyways, that was a little bit bullshit, but the truth is, my name is Medeleyev, Galileo, Einstein, Pythagoras, Darwin, Euclid, Leonardo, Allen Blitz. I'm not joking, that's totally true. My parents did this. I'm gonna say it again because you think I'm full of shit still. Medeleyev, Galileo, Einstein, Pythagoras, Darwin, Euclid, Leonardo, Allen Blitz. And this is Fred. Yeah, so hippie parents, grew up in Santa Barbara. I got 2 brothers. One is the philosophers, that's Lao Tzu, Seattle, Shankara, Spinoza, Socrates, Siddhartha, Allen Blitz. And then my oldest brother is the comedians, and that's Elijah, Benjamin, Rama, Leisha, Groucho, Woody, Allen Blitz.
Your parents.
I'm not joking. Yeah, my parents, legends, obviously. They're already on that level. We grew up taking drugs together. In case you were wondering, Kelly actually asked him that on national television. Anyways, so any questions first off? We'll just go right off the bat.
Did you win? No.
Okay. No, that brings me to a good point. I can't actually legally talk about this thing that we're talking about at shows for some reason. I don't know, it's in the contracts. Anyways, so I'm going to constantly find my way around talking about that. But we can reference it. And yes, question in the back there?
How long did it take you to spell your name?
Ooh, spelling? That was years. Saying it was quickly because it became a song and it's phonetic, so it kind of rhymes. But spelling, I was about 7. Yeah?
How do you do your taxes?
So you choose Medeleyev Allen Blitz is my first and last name, but they make you choose 2 middle initials. So GE for Galileo Einstein. But on my passport, it's all of them. Yeah.
So you're like being hassled when you travel.
Oh God, yeah. Especially now after this one thing that we're talking about that I can't talk about. I went through TSA yesterday, and it was just like they're like, "That's the guy," and I'm like, "What guy?" I saw you on YouTube. What?
How many views so far?
I got 1.2 million views right now. This is a crazy week. Anyways, so yeah, I mean, we'll just get to the music, right? For those of you who haven't heard me sing, this is going to be a special experience. For those of you who have heard and listened to the video, I imagine this might be slightly different than what you expected. So just like yoga class, let's take a deep breath in and exhale. Now this time we're going to own together. Ready? Inhale. Let's close our eyes and again. Last one. mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. And in the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. Everybody, let me hear it. He's a little song I wrote. I want to sing it note for note. Don't worry, I'll be happy. I said don't worry, be happy now. I was gonna clean my room, but then I got high. I was gonna get up and find the broom, but then I got high. Yeah, my room is still messed up, and I know why. Hey, hey, because I got high, because I got high, because I got high. La da 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 da. I think we know the song, right? Then I got high. I could have cheated and I could have passed, but then I got high. Now I'm taking next semester, and I know why.
Why?
Hey, hey, because I got high, because I got high. Because I got high.
Get it down!
Thank you. That's the Wimble Way, Don't Worry Be Happy, Because I Got High medley. Classic, right? Everyone knows the, yeah, gotta keep it fresh, you know. Anyways, so, I was surfing full moon last month, September, at Topanga. And I don't like surfing with crowds, so that's why we went at night, right? And I went with my buddy, and it was one of those evenings that was just so majestic. we're out there, and you're out in the water, and yeah, full moon, almost like tonight, and we're kind of, surfing and having this glorious time until like an hour goes by, and we realize, like, did we just move 200 yards down the beach and not even realize it? So we decide to surf back, and I see somebody else out in the water, and we start talking to him, and he's like, "Where you guys been? It's been like an hour. I saw you an hour ago. Where'd you go?" And I'm like, we just got caught down the beach. And he said, "Oh, you probably don't surf here much, do you?" And I'm like, "Well, that's kind of true. We only really surf at night here." And he says, "Oh, I surf every night." And so I was surprised. I said, "What do you mean you surf every night?" And he said, and I don't know if he had like I couldn't tell because I couldn't see him, but from his voice it sounded like there was almost like this savant or maybe like an autistic kind of thing coming out. And this is what he said. I said, "How do you surf every night?" And he says, "I put on my diving gear and I dive to the bottom of the ocean before I surf, and I feel around the ocean floor to see how the current is going to come in and hit off of the bottom ocean floor." Anyways, I was just freaking baffled, and if there's even like an inkling of truth to this man's tale, he is a fucking legend. So this song goes out to that man, whoever it is. The song's about scaling the bottom of the ocean floor with your hands at night, and with new moon, it's crazy. Anyways, I'm just kidding, the song's not about that. Take a little more guitar and then mom, Chrissy. How we doing? We're good. Sweet. About a year ago we had this jam, and then all of a sudden we came up with something cool, and then since then I've been doing this thing. So I haven't told you this, but it was from that one jam a year ago. So let's do that thing again.
Do your thing.
Cool.
Yeah, Brad. Go, Brad.
Yeah, Brett.
Does that work? That's it.
And I was like, "That's right." I know my days are coming when my soul be set free. Don't put me in the ground, no, just drop me in the river and you set me on down to the sea. I know my days are coming when my soul will be set free. Don't put me in the ground, no, just drop me in the river and you set me on down to the sea. No, just drop me in the river and you send me on down to the sea. me when my soul will be set free. Don't put me in the ground, no, just drop me in the river and you send me on down to the sea.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
It's
baby.
getting warmed up. It's getting shawarma. I told you we didn't need that either, man. How's Dan's feeling? Good. All right, good. All right. I'm not out of tune. I meant to say this beforehand. First of all, let's give another round of applause for Selena, Moon, and Rain.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. So great. Absolutely wonderful performances. I've known Selena for years, and I've known Rain for weeks. It's like, long time. It was, yeah, we played a Sofar together like last month. Yeah, just it's cool to share the stage, and I got a shout out to you, John, for hosting. I didn't know that you were one of the best hosts around the area. I don't know how I didn't get word of this till now, but anytime you want any help or any performance, I'm back. I'm coming in.
We're calling you back.
Yeah,
As long as you bring Fred.
yeah, Fred's coming. Fred's coming.
I'll be there.
Percussionists unite.
You're my boy, John.
Anyways, sweet. So, story time again. Can I get a little more guitar on the monitors? How's the guitar out there? Does it sound okay out there? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is great sound. And a round of applause for Guy. For holding
Guy,
down the
Selma.
sound.
Yes,
Yeah.
keep it going.
Yeah. Amen. So, here we go. Little story time. So, I love irony. It's something that you guys should know about me. I really thrive off of the irony. I don't know why, it just strikes the right chord. And as a writer, I'm constantly looking for it. It's like the pursuit of inspiration and irony. Check this story out. I was 17 years old, and I had a tradition. Every year, I would take my backpack at school, and at the end of the school year, I would take all of my homework assignments and all of my tests that I had, and I would throw that shit in the fire, watch it burn. Each project I had, just watching that shit catch in flames. And then it comes along when I'm 17 to my senior year. I didn't have many traditions other than that, but I'm at band practice with my backpack, and I have to take my bandmates home. So we all hop in my car, and I end up saying, "Wait a second, guys! I got to go back into the house. I want to grab my backpack in case I need to do some homework." So I run back in, snag my backpack, and leave. And that night, a fire started, and that night was 1 day, 1 month, and 11 years from tonight. Turns out I lost everything I'd ever owned in my entire life all in one night. It all just burned. Other than that fucking background. Irony. Well, gotta love it. Whatever that means, I don't know. But I've really come to love that backpack, and I still have that backpack. I haven't burned it. I even have a bunch of those old school assignments from my senior year. It was called the T-Fire, and it was on November 13th, 2008. And this song actually does have to do with that. There's got to be a better way to say that shit's crazy. There's got to be a peaceful way for people to agree to disagree. 'Cause family is family. You're free to protest, free to sit or stand, even free to keep defending Trump. But don't take my land, don't take my love, don't take my land. Don't take my love, don't take my land, don't take my love. I've been through the fire, and I've been through the flood. Don't you take my land, don't take my love. Ooh, it's been getting quite psychotic, yet you're still feeling patriotic. If you really think about it, you begin to break it up. It depends on how your parents raised you. I don't really care who you pray to up above you. I'll still pray for you, even if you won't pray for us. Just don't take our land, don't take our love, don't take our land. No, don't you take our love, don't you take our land. Don't you take our love. We've been through the fire, yeah, we've been through the flood. Don't take my land, don't take my love. Take our love, don't you take our land, don't take our love. Ooh, ooh, I've been through the fire, I've been through the flood. Don't you take our land, don't you take our love. So, all right. I'm not going to tell another story before the next time, but I will just kind of jump right into this groove. It is a classic song. I grew up listening to all kinds of good old 60s folk music. My parents raised me with the likes of Neil Young, or Simon & Garfunkel, or Johnny Cash, or shout them out. Bob Dylan, obviously.
Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young.
Crosby, Stills, Nash. Oh my God, yeah, all of the good stuff.
James Taylor.
James Taylor. Oh. There's a lot I can't legally talk about right now, but keep watching. Anyways, I really want to talk about so many things, but I can't. Richie Havens is a huge inspiration for me. Not many know who he is.
Yeah, we
yeah.
do.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
we
do?
do.
You do?
Yeah,
Like,
Freedom.
enough to play? Oh, okay.
Play one. Play one. Do one.
We have a very long time. We can do very long time. We can do very.
Fred's good.
Yeah, Fred.
Yeah.
Say freedom, 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 freedom. Sometimes I feel like I'm almost gone. Sometimes I feel like I'm almost gone alone. Away from my home.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah!
Every time. Every time.
Yeah, freedom, oh, freedom, freedom. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child alone. Away, way, yeah, yeah, from my home. All right, little crowd participation, ready? I'm gonna say, can I get my brother? You say, can I get my father?
Father.
Can I get my mother?
Father.
Can I get my sister?
Sister.
Can I get my brother?
Brother.
Can I get my mother? Can I get my father? Can I get my sister? Yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Thank you. I'm like, we're ending the song. We're ending. Anyways, great stuff. Yeah, good thing I'm not sitting down for this performance, you know? Gotta keep the elbows loose. Anyways, time check. Where am I at? How we doing, guys? How
Hey,
we
let's
feeling?
stick around. If you guys want to stick around for a few more.
Yeah, that's the song. I mean, the problem is I could just keep playing indefinitely, so I gotta stop sometime. I know we're wrapping up, but in a way, I'm just warming up. So,
Let's Let's stay to 10:15. Another
Boom.
20 minutes.
Boom! Oh my God, plenty.
Okay.
So I got a special thing coming up in a second called a hang drum. Have you any of you heard what that is or where that's from? Yeah. It's from the Mediterranean area, and it's a beautiful space instrument. And we're all gonna have this moment where we kind of close our eyes and do that meditation thing again. But not yet. I have too much energy for that. So, yeah. Buffer. Let's do the thing. The thing. I got it. So check this out. Here's a classic song by the Scotsman Diggy MacLean. I don't know if any of you know who Diggy MacLean is. He's a classic Scottish folk musician. Anyways, he wrote a song called Caledonia, and I'm going to sing that a cappella without my friend here. Okay, so I've never done this before. I'm so nervous. Just kidding. Okay. All right. I don't know if you can see the changes that have come over me in these last few days. I've been afraid that I might drift away. So I've been telling old stories and singing songs that make me think about where I came from, and that's the reason why I seem so far away today. Oh, and let me tell you that I love you, and that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, and now I'm going home. For if I should become a stranger, you know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia, you've been everything I've ever had. Thank you.
Yeah!
Not gonna talk tonight.
Thanks.
Anyways, I'm probably gonna start doing that more. I had an idea. I've never done that, but I wanted to do that, and now I think I'm gonna start doing that. My Scottish. I am half Scottish, and I'm also half Russian. So it's more of a coincidence that I'm named after the man who invented the periodic table of elements. Yeah, Medeleyev. There you go. So milestone today, or in the last week, I'm officially on Google before Dmitry Medeleyev. Been trying for that my whole life. And now you look up in images, Google Images, you see a bunch of my face and then this old bearded man. Anyways, yeah, milestones. This week is full of them for me. My God. All right. Anyone like Sly and the Family Stone?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right, I got a little rendition here. A little rendition. It's got that swing. Remember that one like hit, that drop that we would do in Superpower where it was like dang it. Yeah, let me do that. All right, that's how we talk to each other.
You guys didn't rehearse.
Oh, yeah.
Before tonight.
Oh,
It's
you
just
think
like, yeah,
rehearsed?
totally. Yeah, I know. You weren't confirmed until yesterday. So just so you know, Fred's.
What gave it away?
Oh, sorry.
You're blowing our cover.
No. I want to say how good you are that you can just jam together like that.
Yeah. So that's part of it. You know, I thrive off of improvisation. If you haven't picked that up, I like keeping things fresh. In fact, my kryptonite is doing the same thing twice. So therefore, I'm constantly chasing my tail, trying to recreate these moments and stuff. But it keeps me fresh and on my toes, and on this man's toes too. And we have a conversation in the midst of all of that. 100%. Amen. Sometimes I'm right, others I'm wrong. My own beliefs are in my soul. The butcher, the banker, the drummer, and they makes no difference about the bag I'm in. But I am everyday people. Yeah, there is the blue one that won't accept the green one. Living with the fat one, you're trying to be the skinny one. No, different strokes for different folks, and so on and so on, and Scooby-Dooby-Dooby. Sha-sha. We got to live together. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, I am no better, neither are you. We are the same, whatever we do. You love me, you hate me, you know me, and then makes no difference about the bag I'm in. But I am everyday people. Yeah, there is the long hair that won't accept the short hair for being such a rich one that will not help the poor one. No, different strokes for different folks, and so on and so on, and Scooby-Dooby-Dooby. Sha-sha. We got to live together.
That thing you were talking about earlier?
That thing's
like,
yeah.
He's gonna come up on stage.
They'll bring him with me. Yeah.
I fit in a backpack.
Freddie's head sticking out, you go on stage.
I just turn around and you're just like, we're doing this. We're doing this.
Slap his shoulders.
Yeah. Next music video. Yeah, we got that. That's a good idea. Oh, man. All right. So I have this thing where I used to really try to write really good songs, and I wanted to make this song that could stand alone and people could take it and cover it, and it would be anyone else's song. It's just such a good song that it could hold up on its own. And then I started over the last few years totally flipping my mentality, and at this point I'm seeing it as like trying to create a song or have the song be this vessel to deliver myself, whatever I'm going through, whatever I'm feeling, or wherever I'm at. And most of what you see tonight for the most part, is like these open-ended kind of jam things that I can kind of show up and be authentic inside of that as much as I can. But this next piece is an actual song, like a real song that I wrote. It's like stop laughing. yeah, this is stingy. This is one of those normal standard songs. I have a music video. If you go on the YouTubes, you can find this video. If you go on Spotify, can we take a little poll? What do people listen to music on Spotify? Raise your hand. Anyway. Oh, nice. Okay, Spotify winning. Apple Music? Okay, all right. Amazon?
Yep.
All right. Okay. iTunes? Yeah, it's fading now, but I still do myself. Anyways, I have CDs. This is track one off of the CD over there. You'll meet my beautiful girlfriend Sonia, who will be standing over there if you want to purchase the CD for $5. And you have business cards for $2. No, I'm just kidding. Free business cards. It's my business card without my website on it, so it's extra special. Just forgot to type in my website.
You need a manager.
I need a manager. Thank you. That's hopefully what this one thing that we're not talking about will bring, maybe potentially a manager. If anyone knows a manager out there, I'm manager list right now, so.
Sign me up. I need a career change.
Dude, yeah, sweet, let's do it. All right. Levsongs.com is my website. It's not on the card. I don't need fake shit living in my head. I don't need drama sleeping in my bed. I don't need 10,000 texts while I'm away. I don't need little white lies so that I can feel secure. I don't need to feel so many feelings anymore. I just need to feel something real, something pure. I was lost and lonely, so tired of trial and error. I felt reluctant as hell, but I can tell you I wasn't scared. I never wanted to grow up, but I always wanted to be mature. I wanted someone to tell me the fucking truth. I needed to hear something real, something pure. Say, oh, can I save myself? Oh, can I be saved? Woo!
Yeah, baby.
My soul, so the devil will feel reassured. Now that I found my truth, I know that I still need something truer. So I'm gonna find something real, something pure. Thank you.
Yeah, 15 more minutes. Yeah. Come on, let's stretch it out a little bit.
All right, well then that's a water drink for me.
Is it good to stay a little longer? You guys
Are we all good?
We're good.
You sitting there? I don't have to sit down right now, so I'm, we all live in LA. We know what it's like to sit down for hours on end. That's a traffic reference. And there's a fire happening right now, right?
Big time.
Big time fire. In is it
Porter Ranch.
Porter Ranch? Is that right? Shit. Well, I hope everybody's house is okay. And if it's not okay,
You got a backpack you'll load them? Sorry.
no, never too soon. Never too soon. That's a perfect one. I was just gonna say it's also gonna be okay too. But that was just my experience, and I know a lot of people who it's very devastating. But it's also an opportunity in terms of a liberation from the things that we identify with and the things that we think make us who we are, the things that like we own. There's a lot that we can replace, right? We can replace instruments, even though they're personal to us. We can replace objects. It's the things like the pictures and photos and drawings or creative things, albums I had recorded. We used to make a lot of movies, like home video stuff. Those are the kind of things that are never going to be replaced, but they're always going to live within the family, our family, and we have each other. And that was the main takeaway from my whole experience back in 2008 when I was much younger. Yeah. So I'm not legally allowed to sing that one song from that one show, right? But that song has a lot to do with my life and is very personal and is similar enough to this next song that I can like kind of fake it. And it's kind of like Scarborough Fair. Have we talked about that? How Girl from the North Country and Scarborough Fair like they have the same lines and the it's really interesting. I don't know if anyone's noticed that. The Bob Dylan Girl from the North Country and Simon & Garfunkel Scarborough Fair.
Yes, yeah. They both stole the melody.
Yeah. And the lyrics too. Remember me for the one who goes there. She once was a true love of mine. Anyways, took me long enough to realize that. Sorry, that was a personal joke up here for you. Even if I say it, it won't make this. He said he's coming in on verse number 2. I thought that was really funny. I can hear her heartbeat from 1,000 miles. Oh, the heavens open every time she smiles. Hey, when I come to her, I know that's where I belong. Hey, and I run into her like a river song. She gave me love, 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 crazy love. She gave me love, 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 crazy love. Got a fine sense of humor when I'm feeling low down. Yeah, when I come to her, when the sun goes down. Take away my troubles and take away my grief. Take away my heartache in a night like defeat. She gave me love, 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 crazy love. She gave me love, 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 crazy love. arc on this whole thing has shifted. Usually it's like a crescendo kind of thing, but we're kind of like arcing down and chilling towards the end of the thing. All right, just that's kind of a disclaimer as to like where this thing's going. Usually, maybe if it's like a half-hour kind of vibe, it's gonna be this like explosion offwards. Right now we're grounded, okay? We're like, you know, the eyes closed, mellow vibe here. And I wanna. There was one more that I really wanted to play, and it's an original song. But with the vibe that's going on right now, it might be a little bit too intense.
No, do it up. Do it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool, let's do it. Love it. Or the choice is the sing-along. So it's like
No,
original song that
original.
you're like, I have no idea.
Original.
Okay. I love you, John. Thank you, man.
Sorry.
All right.
Man of the house.
That's right.
All right.
I mean, it will be original or nothing.
I need this, man. I need this. Oh, man, that's great. All right. It's not that one. It's like that. Yeah. It's not actually that song, but it's like that. My soul trying to let go of control. Won't you take me to your gateway? Won't you see me through? For every journey furthermore begins and ends with you. Wherever you go, wherever you go. Fulfill the ego's prophecy. You do what you want to believe. Yeah, do well by yourself, do well by the world. Yeah, heal yourself and you heal the world wherever you go. 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 Thank you. Hear the train coming, rolling down the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I've been stuck in Folsom Prison. Time keeps dragging on. Oh, but I hear that train coming now. All down the sad and cold. Yeah, when I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't you ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. Oh, now I hear the train a-coming, oh, I hang my head and cry. There's rich folks eating in them fancy dining cars. Oh, I bet they're drinking coffee and they're smoking big cigars. I knew I had it coming. I knew I can't be free. Oh, but those people keep on moving, and that's what tortures me. On the last note, this has been happening for so many months, and every night I bring the ukulele just in case this happens. And of course it happened to happen on the last drum of the last song of the guitar. Anyways, glad we witnessed it tonight. Happy spring break. And we would have just ended the song on the shank unless you had brought us back and raged. And then here we go. Now I gotta rechange all my strings here. All right. It's
Drum time.
It's drum time, guys. Meditation. Yeah.
That doesn't need to be done.
I can pull down that vocal migrator because I'm not going to be omen or singing or nothing like that.
Don't give it away, come on.
You got it, Drew? Yep. Okay. Sweet. Yeah, sure. Okay, so we're at that time of the evening, guys. It's just that time. We're gonna close our eyes again like we did in the beginning, and we're gonna kind of go to some other crazy dimension. I forgot to say, maybe we could. I do recommend possibly. If you have children, take drugs with your children. Okay. That'll do it.
Yeah, we got to call it.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. Once again, my name is Medeleyev. Please somehow find a way to spell my name, because it's not easy.